ANC supporters are gathering in Kliptown in Soweto to celebrate President Jacob Zuma's 75th birthday. It coincides with the march against him led by opposition parties after the cabinet reshuffle. Now, for more on this story, we cross live to our reporter Mangoba Mkunu. Mangoba, good afternoon. Tell us what's happening where you are now.
Well, certainly more and more ANC members arriving here at Kliptown, where President Jacob Zuma's birthday celebrations are going to start shortly. And certainly the mood here, that of a jovial one, as many of them here are happy, singing and dancing, saying that happy birthday, President Jacob Zuma, happy birthday. And of course today he's turning 75. But listening to one of his interviews earlier on SABC News that one of my colleagues did, he jokingly said that today in fact he's turning 57, saying that, you know, they've juggled up the numbers. Actually, he's not turning 75, but rather 57. But so certainly they're seeing a jovial president, not stressed at all, not looking or perturbed, in fact, by those protests that we saw earlier on by opposition parties calling for him to step down. But certainly here we've seen some of the ANC members arriving here, including the Deputy Secretary of the ANC, Jesse Duarte here, as well as other ANC members making their way here. And I'm going to be joined by one of them now, the ANC member, Mayor Nomvula Mokonyane, who is also here as part of the celebrations. Mayor, thank you for joining us. First of all, your wishes to President Jacob Zuma today.
We wish President a happy birthday. We thank him for having sacrificed the better part of his life, struggling for the emancipation of the people of South Africa. We wish him good health and also much more focus in uniting the ANC and the people of South Africa towards the economic emancipation of the African people, women in particular. We're also quite grateful that his family has afforded us an opportunity to claim him even on this particular day. As members of the ANC, we're proud that today we have found an opportunity to celebrate with him.
Obviously, Mokonyane, we obviously saw those marches earlier on by the opposition parties calling for the president to step down. What do you make of those marches?
The good thing about South Africa is that the very person that is being called to step down sacrificed and struggled for this freedom of expression. They have a right to express themselves. Yes, albeit some of the extreme attacks that have come through, but it's what goes with you being a selfless cadre of the African National Congress. Secondly, we live under constitutional democracy. We know President Zuma, this is his last term being the president of the National Executive Committee and the African National Congress this year. Secondly, President Zuma will step down in 2019 because he would have completed his term. And we do understand the issues that people are concerned about, but surely what works in South Africa is engagement, it's unity, it's talk. We've got the parliamentary process that is very inclusive. Let's use those platforms.
And obviously also we heard the news earlier on today of one of the ANC MP members, Ngwakora Matlodi, who was one of the ministers that were recently sacked by the president, also resigning. What is your reaction to that as the ANC?
I can't speak on behalf of the ANC on Comrade Nwako's resignation. I think it is his choice and it must be respected. And of course, he has not resigned from being a member of the ANC. He has just stepped down as being a member of parliament. So I think the ANC is better poised to explain exactly what has led to his resignation. But let's respect his choice.
We also saw COSATU coming out to say, wishing the president well, but saying that they're also not going to be part of the celebrations that are taking place there. What do you make of that?
That's exactly the choice. You don't come to a party when you don't want to come, even if you have an invite. What is important, members of the ANC are here to celebrate the birthday of their president. And we appreciate the good message of wishing him well. We're proceeding, we will celebrate with him, and there will be surprises on how we celebrate him, because it's not about self-indulgence and all those things. It's going to be something that shows the other side of Jacob Zuma that many people do not know, of a caring father of the nation.
Thank you very much. That was ANC NEC member Mayor Nomvula Mokonyane speaking to us here at the birthday celebrations of President Jacob Zuma that is taking place here. Now we are expecting the president to also come here to grace this event here. Shortly from now, we're hearing that he's not far from here. And we've also heard that after he's been to this event, he's also going to be visiting the Chris Baragwanath Hospital, where he's going to be visiting the children that have been born today as part of the birthday celebration. So certainly the momentum gaining here, as you can see around here, the hall, or the tent rather now starting to fill up as more and more people are coming in. And certainly we've been seeing them dancing and singing and also saying that they're here to support President Jacob Zuma, saying that they wish him a happy 75th birthday. But of course, this day also happens on a day where also the former Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan is also celebrating his birthday. We don't know yet whether he is having any birthday celebrations, but here, certainly in Kliptown, celebrations are going ahead as planned, and we're expecting that program to begin shortly when the president arrives here.
All right, thank you very much to Mangoba from the Freedom Square in Kliptown there in Soweto, and we will have an update on that story as and when it develops, especially if the president could arrive and give a speech there when we're still on air.